What's up, collectors? It's your man Fatal coming to you with another video. And in this video, I'm going to give you my top 15 statues of 2023. Now, last year, I did the same thing because it's hard for me to narrow it down to 10. So again, I'm going to give you my top 15, and there also going to be some honorable mentions. Unlike last year, some of these statues are not in my collection. Some of them I'm still on the fence because of the prices and the space they take up. However, they're still in my top 15 because I can look at the statue as a piece of art and enjoy it from afar. So with that being said, man, it's New Year's Eve. I hope tonight, if you guys are going out to party, I want you to drink responsibly. Be careful out there, all right? So God bless and peace and blessings for all there is to come in 2024. So we're going to start off with the honorable mentions, okay? So the first honorable mention is going to be Psylocke. Psylocke, Sideshow Collectibles. Man, Sideshow is really delving deep into the X-Men. And on their 12 Days of Sideshow, we got a tease of a Mystique. And we also got a tease of Dazzler. Last year, they hit us with Nightcrawler, so I was extremely pleased with that. And hopefully in the future, we get a Bishop and we get a Jubilee. But this statue right here, man, it's amazing. The color palette is done extremely well. Like I say, a very small footprint. It's got like this three-dimensional moon in the background on the base. And I think her face portrait is one of the best ones we've seen from a Psylocke. And she looks more Asian than all the other Psylocks that have come in the past. So I really, really like this Psylocke. It's going to pair well with a quarter scale X-Men line. I like to mix and match XM and Sideshow. I hope that's not blasphemous to y'all, but that's what I do because sometimes XM gives us the better version of the character. Sometimes Sideshow gives us the better version of the character. So this one's nice. All right, the next honorable mention is going to be the DMD Hulk and Banner Dio. Man, I got this into my collection. I did a live unboxing with the artist on my show, Cool Nerds Lounge. And this is a nice piece, man. And for all of us that grew up in the 80s, you know, we get to see the reruns of the Incredible Hulk show. And this piece shows us a nostalgic scene when Banner was changing a tire. And it was pretty much his first time hulking out because he hurt his hand on the tire rod. And man, it was just bring back great memories. I think it was done real well. And it's only roughly, 30 of these made in the entire world. So I'm honored to have this in my collection, but it didn't make the top 15. Another honorable mention. Sideshow Captain Marvel. Man, this piece is so dynamic. This is a nice piece, man. I also did a live unboxing of this one on the show. This is more comic accurate. It's giving us Carol Danvers from the comics more so than the movie. Very dynamic piece, very good colors, good paint apps. And I think they put a rod that goes from the leg all the way up into the body. So I think it's going to be good and it won't have any leaning issues. All right, what we got next? We got the Prime 1 Ripley. Man, this is a nice statue, man. Paying homage to Sigourney Weaver. A lot of people complained that this statue looked a little younger than Sigourney Weaver did in the movie, but I don't really think that's a big issue here. It's a very nice statue. I would love to get a quarter scale alien to pair with this, but that's another nostalgic movie from my childhood growing up, and I think they did a great job with it. It's got some mixed media elements. This is a great statue. All right, so the next honorable mention is this Sideshow Collectibles, The Dark Knight Returns statue. Man, this is real dope. Frank Miller inspired, and this one didn't quite make the top 15, but man, it's a very nice statue for this year. Still haven't picked this one up yet, but I should be bringing this to the cave. This one lost out because there's another Dark Knight Returns statue on the 15 list. This is a very nice statue, and I think it answered the question that a lot of fans had. Is Batman facing forward, or is he facing to the rear? Well, Frank Miller answered the question. He's facing forward, and this statue brings that to life. Very dope piece, very dynamic. All right, and finally, to round off the honorable mentions is this bust behind me, man. Didn't make the top 15, but man, isn't it great? Look at that light up feature, man. This is the Spawn life-size bust from AMA Panda Studio. Man, I love having this piece in my collection. You know, everything couldn't make the top 15, man. This was a great year for statues, and this one just right outside. This was pretty much right on the cusp, but that, look at it, look at it, look at it. And it's only 35 of these. Only 35 of these. Yeah, if y'all caught that video, y'all know what that's about. So let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. The top 15 statues of 2023. All right, coming in at number 15, this beauty. Oh my God. She walks by me every day. Beauty is her name. Deja Thoris by Premium Collectible Studio. Shout out to Ant Adams. Man, he's bringing us some heat. And what I like about this one is the ethnic features that he decided to use on this particular piece. He's got a quarter scale Deja Thoris coming as well. But this one, man, the skin tone and I mean, the shape of it, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful piece, man. Sculpted very well. Yeah, I'm glad to have this in my statue collection. Definitely at number 15, Deja Thoris is a very powerful queen. I think she's an alien. She's got powers. She's very strong. And this statue, I think, displays her in all her beauty and her glory. So shout out to PCS for this piece. All right, PCS coming in again. Number 14, and this is two pieces, and there's gonna be a full line of these guys, man. The Raphael and Donatello that they brought out in 2023. Man, these statues are lovely, man. 1/3 scale, and probably some of the best Ninja Turtle statues that we've seen to date. They just announced the Leonardo that's coming in the line, and you know Michelangelo will be coming after that. Shredder is also up for pre-order, and that's a very nice statue. Pretty good footprint on these. However, they are super dynamic. They look outstanding. Last year, the last Ronin made the cut. So this year, I had to put these together as really one piece because it's going to be a whole scene. And I think the bases kind of fit together a little bit the way that they made them. It's like crushed ground and concrete and everything. So very dynamic, very lovely. Very great paint apps. Shout out to Ant Adams, man. Number 14, the Raphael and the Donatello 3rd scale statues. All right, again, here we go with PCS, man. PCS is in here multiple times, man. The Blade. Man, shout out to Darth Rashid, man, because he's been asking for this. And now we have it. We have a Blade statue. And it has a likeness of Wesley Snipes, man. And I think, thank you for bringing us this, because in a lot of our eyes, Wesley Snipes is Blade. It's kind of hard to even separate the two. I think that's why they're struggling to get that other movie off the ground, because so many people are in love with Wesley Snipes' portrayal of the character, and this statue brought that to us. Now, this is based on the Midnight Suns video game. Not really that Blade, but Ant Adams did us a favor. This statue is lovely. This is the dynamic pose. Now, I haven't pre-ordered this one yet. I actually have the museum pose on pre-order, but this one came back up for pre-order, so a few more pieces are available. So I may be bringing this to my collection. I saw it in Darth Rashid's collection. Amazing piece. Coming in at number 12, the Sinestro by Prime One Studio. Now, I missed out on this piece, and it is currently on wait list, and might not be able to get it because of the button battery situation they got going on. So even if the wait list converts, I might not be able to get it. But man, I saw Jim Mint Collectibles. He unboxed this one on his channel. This piece is lovely, man. And I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot because I didn't jump on it right away. And sometimes you snooze, you lose. But this piece is definitely dynamic, a great piece. It's going to pair with number 11, this Green Lantern. So these two pieces together are extremely dynamic. I mean, you can't have Hal Jordan without Sinestro. That's his number one villain. And these pieces are done very, very well. The light up features are great. The poses are great. The sculpting is great. The paint apps are great. Shout out to Prime One Studios at the number 12 spot and the number 11 spot, the Sinestro, and then you got Green Lantern. All right, we're in our top 10 now. So most of you do only a top 10, but these are the top 10. These are the ones I selected, my top 15, but now we're into the top 10. So coming in at number 10, this is a beautiful piece. It's almost like 2-in-1. It's a $1,500 statue and you're getting two pieces. This is the Joker Say Cheese with the Robin on the base. Man, this is a great piece. It's still available. It's a low stock. Batman Statue Collector unboxed this on his channel. Now, I had this one paid off, and then they pushed back the ship date, so I canceled it for a full refund, but I'm considering reordering it. Definitely a nice piece to add to your collection. Very dynamic. It's got multiple swap out portraits, and I mean, just choose one. Which one is your favorite, man? Jim Lee inspired on some of these portraits. So I really like this statue a lot, man. It's in my top 10. And to throw in the Robin, pretty much all third scale statues around that, $1,100 to $1,500 range. $1,500 seems like the sweet spot for pricing. And you're getting two statues for one, in my opinion. All right, coming in at number 9. Man, I missed out on this one. This is probably the best Catwoman statue ever made, arguably, Michelle Pfeiffer wise, and I missed out on it. I'm sorry, Darkside Collectibles, Darkside Studio. I did a comparison of those two, and even with the renders, I picked this one. And Blitzway, they hit us. They hit us hard. This was a home run. The likeness on this is incredible. The cat suit that she's wearing is incredible. The busting at the seams and on the stitching on this is incredible. It has a small footprint. It has a fairly dynamic base, considering the small footprint. I am on waitlist, and I really want to bring this home to my collection. I think this is the definitive Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, and it is definitely a beautiful statue. All right, another Catwoman at number 8. So this is the Catwoman on bike, man, by Queen Studio. Again, another statue that I did a comparison. You can go on my page and you'll find that. And I did a comparison with this statue and the J&D. I picked this one over the J&D. When they came out in production, still picked this one. I think that they did Anne Hathaway a justice on this one. Coming in at number 7, the Punchline and Joker. So I had to put these together, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Prime One Studios, they took a risk by bringing us a Punchline, and I think it paid off. But these statues paired together look so great. Now, the Punchline is low stock. The Joker is still available in regular stock, but I think that you have to buy both of these pieces together. They look so well together, man. This is a great, I guess, Dio, if you want to call it that, but the colors on this, man, the greens and the purples, you know what it is with Joker. But Punchline, man, great, beautiful portraits. The Joker, man, he has some amazing portraits on this piece as well. And these two are match made in heaven when it comes to statues. So that's number 7. Coming in at number 6, man, this probably could have been in the top number 1 for some people. This Penguin, thank you. The Fabok Penguin, thank you, Prime One. You took another risk by bringing us a character we've been asking for. I don't know if you can consider it a risk, but this Penguin is amazing. And it's got multiple swap out portraits. So you can refresh this statue every month, every week. And it's like a new statue because all of the portraits are so vastly different from each other. You probably never have to buy another Penguin. Sideshow is bringing us a Penguin as well. So that looks like a good one. But this one right here is amazing. All right. We at the top 5, y'all. We at the top 5. All right, coming in at number 5. Man, Batman Statue Collector just opened this, and it just started shipping out. But this statue is, it could have been number 1, but I haven't seen it in person. So at number 5, wow, this statue is huge. This statue is huge. The Batman versus Joker third scale by Prime One Studio. Oh my God. And this probably would have made the cut for 2024, but they got it out in time. Man, this statue was crazy. I saw him unbox this live, and I'm like, man, this don't make sense. The wingspan on the cape is 40 inches, man. Now, they made it out of PVC, which was a smart idea, but man, this statue is so dynamic. It's given us, to me, arguably the greatest superhero and villain in history. The storylines between Batman and Joker are some of the greatest ever told on cinema, cartoon, or comic book, wherever you want to go. And pretty much my favorite hero and my favorite villain of all time, Batman and Joker. And like I said, this could have been number one, but I haven't seen it in person, and it's fairly new out here, so I couldn't put it at number one. I couldn't, but it's in my top 5. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Man, look at it. It's taking up a lot of space. So I don't know if a lot of collectors are going to grab this one, but it's low stock. All right. Coming in at number 4, another Dio. Now, I'm about to pick this one up because it's free shipping right now. I did pay this off and it got pushed back, so I canceled it. But now I'm getting it free shipping, so I'm glad I did that. And it's another Dio. And this one is the reason that Sideshow's Dark Knight Returns did not make the list, because this one did. This Batman versus Superman Dio, Frank Miller inspired, man. Oh my God, I love this statue. This was a $2,700 piece, but I think it's well worth it because you're getting 2 full 3rd scale statues for the price of 2. You ain't getting a deal, but it's very dynamic. It's a large statue. This is another one that has that button battery issue. So I don't know if you'll be able to get a hold of this after January 9th. I think that's when the sale ends. So if you are on the fence, this is the time to pick it up. I'm definitely bringing this home to my collection. So I love this statue, man. I love this statue. It brought that whole cartoon that I remember watching as a kid from the Dark Knight Returns comic series, man. And the portraits on this are great. They went with mostly the DX bonus, so you're getting the cracked helmet, and the light up features on this are great. I had the honor of also doing a live unboxing with Art Statue Collector, and that's what really sold me on this piece. But some people took some bad pictures of this one, so I didn't know. But when I saw him unbox it live in HD, man, no brainer. If you're a Batman Superman fan and you're a fan of Frank Miller and this storyline, this is the definitive statue that you'll ever need in your collection. So definitely one of the best statues ever made, in my opinion, diorama wise, and this is coming home. All right. At number 3, I just ordered this again. Yeah, so during this sale, I ordered this one again. This is the Prime 1 Studio Predator Jungle Hunter. Man, so last year I gave my uncle a big game Predator, and that is based on that same Predator version. The first Predator, from the Arnold Schwarzenegger first movie Predator. And hopefully we can get a Dutch. But this is the definitive Predator. You don't need another Predator statue if you got this one. And initially I pre-ordered it and I canceled it. But I was able to get my non-refundable deposit back because I reordered it. And reordering it now, man, it was like 15% off plus the free Santa shipping. And I think this is another statue that's on the button battery list, so you may not be able to order this after January 9th. This is a great statue. I've seen Hunter the Collector do a review on this. Adam from Collector's Table do a review on this. This is an amazing statue, and I pretty much got it for like $1,800 less than I initially paid. Think about that. I paid about $4,000 initially, and when I canceled it, I got my deposit back, and I paid $2,150 with the sale, plus I had $200 in coupons. I had reward points. So, man, almost half off. So I'm very grateful to have this one coming to the collection very soon, man. And it's the only Predator I'll ever need. I don't need another one, but I do need a Dutch. Prime 1, do need a Dutch. All right, coming in at number 2, another large statue. Now, I didn't pick this up because of the footprint, and I've been on the fence, but man, this XM Studio Maestro, this is glorious. This is glorious. And this could have been number 1. It could have been number 1, but I didn't pick this one up because of the footprint. But man, Dude, everything about this statue is amazing, man. The base. The base is a sentinel head that he's using for a throne. And all of his dominance. This is like the most intelligent version of the Hulk that we got in comics. And he's an absolute beast. Like he's more intelligent than Thanos, right? And you got the Thanos on throne, where I think this will pair greatly with. Man. And the Scar Hulk on throne. It's a lot of throne pieces that this will look great. So if you go version A, you get, the throne piece, and you get, these surrounding pieces like the Silver Surfer board, you get Thor's hammer, you get some pieces. But when you get the version B, you're getting all these other Easter eggs, man. So it's about $1,100 more. It's probably worth it just to get everything. But now it's a little hard to find that version B. But I do want to bring this to my collection. I just have to figure out where I'm going to put it. But this is definitely one of the best statues made in 2023. And do I anticipate us getting another Maestro? I don't know, man. So this is a great piece. All right. And that number one, what you all been waiting for. My number one statue for 2023. This amazing piece here. The Legendary Beast Studio Hulk. Now, man, this came in several versions. You had like the modern version. You had the Prestige. You had the Kirby version in gray. You had a lot of options with this one. This is a version that I went with. Shout out to Jay Sia. Man, that guy is an amazing person. He listens to constructive criticism, and he makes minor tweaks for these pieces to please the customer base. But I'm glad that the advice that he takes from us doesn't make him change the entire statue. He makes the minor tweaks, like if a quad is too big or something like that. And, that's very rare, but he's a statue collector at heart. So he wants to give us the best product. And with this one, he knocked it out of the park. Absolutely. My man H-Stats got this one in. This statue is in a lot of collectors' hands. I'm waiting on it to ship from Spec Fiction right now. I'm so happy about this piece, man. This piece is massive. It has a presence. The base looks cool, man, and just a portrait on it. This is the definitive Hulk piece, in my opinion. Hulk made my list twice, and he's one of my favorite characters. He's in my top 5, and I love this piece. I'm so happy to have it in my collection. That is number one for 2023. The LBS Hulk. Shout out to Jay Sia. But that's been it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been my top 15 statues for 2023. Hey, man, let me know what yours are in the comment section, man. Going over all of the nostalgia of some of these pieces and the beauty of the artwork that goes into these pieces. Man, shout out to all the companies, man, that made the list. This is my personal list, so yours may be different, but this is what I feel wholeheartedly are the best statues made for 2023. So, man, I just want to tell you guys, man, it's been a great year. 2024, get your resolutions together. And if you're going to party responsibly. And as always, man, I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate you on this channel. Thank you. We have reached over 1,700 subs. There'll be a small giveaway when we get to 2,000. We just did a giveaway for 1,000. Couldn't do it without you. The channel was growing, and I appreciate you very much for helping this channel, interacting with me. This makes the hobby fun for me to be able to have discussions about these things, all this nerdy stuff with like-minded people across the world. And meeting people all across the world, not just in the US, but all across the world. This hobby has allowed me to meet people. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I pray for a blessed and prosperous 2024. And as always, God bless and peace. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. All right. Y'all do me a favor, man. Help your boy out with a little like, comment, and subscribe, man. Yeah. Top 15, y'all. Top 15. Top 15 statues, 2023. Top 15, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Help a brother out. Thank you. This is your man,
Fatal, the Collector, signing off.